Life Purpose, the ultimate focusing tool. I'm Philip Montrose. My wife and partner Jane and I, we help people step up and tap into the heart of success with holistic coaching and healing. And after a while in life, after your 20s and 30s, something tends to happen somewhere along the way. Life becomes too generic, too general. You're gathering experiences, that's good. You're observing, you're having different situations occur to you. But after a while, it's too much day to day. It's too much reacting. It's too selfish. You're getting caught up in the increasing pace of change. And for what? What's happening? What's it all about? And you're just trying to stay afloat, trying to survive. Life seems to be moving too quickly. You're awash in hurry and worry. And it seems like you're not getting anywhere after a while. So what's the solution? The solution is to discover your life purpose and to live it. It's really the ultimate focusing tool because it's going to help you create a destiny where you're using your talents and gifts to choose, to live more fully, to make a difference. And that will energize you and keep you alive and engaged and on track. And you know you're here for a reason, and that will be the reason. And this will be playing out day to day. And that will advance your life daily, weekly, monthly, yearly, and in the long term. And with this sense of purpose, the stressors, the things that used to get you down and get you lost and get you overwhelmed, get sorted out because it's part of the challenge, part of your destiny. And I want to share 4 keys here about using your life purpose as this ultimate focusing tool. Number 1, focus instead of distraction. So how many things can you focus on really at one time? Really just one, right? And if you try to be a jack of all trades, you end up being a master of none. So people in their 20s are now checking their mobile devices 120, 150 times a day or more, and this can become addictive. Now, life purpose helps you establish what's important. It may be music, a cause, a group, an organization, or maybe something else. Something becomes single-minded to you, becomes a priority, and this evolves and changes as you do. So you can then focus on what is important, and you can minimize distractions and stay with this uplifting spiritual drive of your purpose and achieve goals, endure setbacks, keep moving with the light of your purpose guiding you on. Number 2 about life purpose focusing tool is to have balance instead of overload. Now, sometimes we do get overloaded. That's part of life. There's too much on our mind. There's too much to do. We're balancing too many plates. And this is a warning sign. It's stress, right? We're rushing. We need to breathe, slow down. And your life purpose then will help you in this regard to prioritize and make order out of the chaos. Because say you know your purpose has to do with being a coach or a healer, for example. So you're going to set time and schedule around this pursuit. Now, other things are important too, your health, your relationships, and they relate to your purpose and your work too. And you're going to realize that life is not going to be a fragmented mess. It's going to connect with the flow of your purpose. And it's going to help raise your awareness for, say, a social or environmental cause or whatever is your single-minded pursuit. And you're going to want to take care of your health, not only because it's good for you, of course, but because then you can do your purpose more fully and live more fully beyond just yourself, larger than self goals. And you're going to live with intention then, which includes saying yes to some things and no to things that are not essential right now. And this means having downtime and playtime too. Third key about using your life purpose as the focusing tool. 3 is persistence instead of giving up. So how do you know you're even on track? Is your life on track now, or where are the tracks? Your purpose is really what keeps you on track in the adventure of your life. Your life becomes an adventure and a reward in itself. The journey becomes the reward. You pause and reflect, and sometimes you do have to break and stop and do something else. But your purpose is going to be there guiding you along the way. It's going to create that meaning, that overarching theme, life of achievement and adventure that you're having. And your life is going to radiate with a lot more love and creativity too. And you may need to adjust your approach. You're going to have to measure, evaluate, sometimes switch, change, adapt. However, giving up is not an option. You're going to persist because quitting is non-negotiable. That means you're quitting on yourself and your dreams. That makes no sense once you have a life purpose. You're too valuable to live less large, to reduce to a settled for life. So keep that purpose in mind for the focusing tool, which takes us to the final point here on your purpose as the ultimate focusing tool. Number 4, have depth instead of novelty. There's such a thing as the novelty bias, chasing the bright, shiny object. We've all been guilty of that. And that can be fun to do at times, but if you do it too much, it's going to deplete you. You're going to have your attention bounce around like a billiard ball. And instead, if you keep with your purpose, you're going to go deeper, not just broader and fragmented and random, but you're going to go deeper and explore further with your purpose in mind. And it might be staying on your path to help others, to do some performance, some music, a social cause, environmental justice, be a caregiver or a model for others. Whatever it is for you, that's going to keep you going. So then you're going to be in the right place at the right time, and synchronicity is going to be there. It might be a chance phone call, a link that you see, you click on, maybe a new contact for your purposeful journey. So that's it. Keep those 4 pieces in mind about focusing instead of distraction, balance instead of overload, persistence instead of giving up, and depth instead of novelty. And you're going to have a wonderful life. You're going to put those challenges and stressors and context into the deeper, bigger context. You're going to have a reason to overcome those things. You're going to be more selective and intentional. And you're going to stretch and grow in the process. And that's going to be a wonderful journey. You're not going to be simply chasing bells and whistles and then get easily bored. You can embrace solitude and quiet time. You can be mindful and reflective. And you can hear the quiet beneath the noise, breathing life into you. Your imagination opens up and you can lead a more creative, insightful, fulfilling life. So life is no longer a series of interruptions and distractions. You have a greater purpose. That's wonderful. You all have that. You all have that potential if you haven't discovered it. Your life does have meaning. You matter. You can use your gifts and skills to help yourself and others. So life purpose, the ultimate focusing tool. It's just what you need when you need it to live the life of your dreams.